Hey guys, welcome back to another video and on ASTRO's Playroom. I'm going to talk about some stuff. Fall Guys and the new game. Oh yes, the new game. Have, have you guys known about the game? My fans? I know you guys don't. Maybe. Maybe half of you. Well, I don't know. But I do know a lot of people know about it. And a lot of people, well, maybe not a lot, well, some have played it. Yes, I say it. Some have played it. Okay, so some stuff to tell you about before we start talking. I'm going to try to do something here real quick. You can follow if you want, but anyway, if you don't want to follow, you can join. I'll do the beach ball group. Let's get ourselves warm up before we start the video. Astro has a lot to talk about. Explore this if you want, but we're gonna do a little warm up with Astro. Don't think he's getting too warmed up. I'm sure he won't heat up. He's a good robot. He's a really special one. He can go in water and he's just fine. Robots don't like water. Anyways, let's get to it. When you're doing the beach ball thing, if you're following me, a tip is don't try hitting it in the corner, or because the invisible wall here from this isn't too tall, so the ball can get stuck on top of it and then just fall out of bounds, so you can't get it, and you have to restart it, and that would be bad. So try not to do that. Sometimes you get stuck in here, just pop back out. You can't get in from there. There you go, just like that. And don't quit. Keep trying. Eventually, you will get out. There's so much to do. You can go out into the icy waters. I've tried it 2 times. And you might be wondering, if you ask, what happens if you go out? Well, when I tried, I eventually figured out that eventually, when you look back, the level starts to disappear, and then if you swim farther more, the water, you can't see it anymore, but you can still swim. I'd call it invisible water, new type of water, maybe, and then if you swim more, you will end up falling into infinite void. You don't die. You fall into infinite void. You don't die. You just fall forever. and all you can do is teleport. And another warning, as you know, if you start on the slide and if you jump off, you die. That's because there is an invisible death point that doesn't reach behind the fence, and its height reaches from where you die all the way to the water. So if you get too close to the slide, you'll die, as a warning. And before we get to talking about it, let's go inside here. There's some stuff to offer. And Astro has a dance show to show off for you. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. Would I call this a dance show building? I could call it that if I really wanted. You can just touch this, but most of it right here, and since this is out of bounds, the creators don't want you here, so there's some weird stuff going on. Like, number one, you can go through this wall. And number two, you can go inside here. If you go out there, you'll get stuck. And another one, which is another thing, there is an invisible wall there. Another thing, you can go through these. Another thing is, well, right here, look at this wall. I don't call that a normal wall. You can pop through here, go to this other side. There's two things to show you. Number one, why is there a floating hat right here? Number two, time for Astro's show. Enjoy the show. I would call this a new dance mode. You only have 4, but is this the 5th one? You can only do it in this area. So if you get out of bounds, you're more than welcome to do it yourself. This is the only way to do the 5th dance. And I rate it 10 out of 10. I say it's Astro's best dance. I really love it, Astro. Anyways, let's get started with talking about the video. To start off, let's talk about the Fall Guys new rounds I'm coming out with. Number 1, we're gonna say Mickey's Digital Race 2. As you guys probably know, if you didn't know, there is a picture, not only one, but two pictures of Mickey's Digital Race 2. In the first picture, you saw slime floors and conveyors. Would you say that you had to make a jump? You can figure it out. Maybe search for some things that you can't see. And in the second picture, you see the bean in a little place with a little check mark surrounded by slime. There's also like a thing raft across safe points. And you jump, make some parkour about slime. You can figure it out yourself. And how did we get to Fan Survival 2? In the first one, you saw like a bean. Like he was on the floor, and you saw ropes. I'd say they were jump ropes. What do you think he had to jump through the ropes? Probably not through, but jump over them? What would you say? And in the second picture, you see the bean disappear a tile. Interesting. This isn't a hard one to answer. You could spot some stuff. I bet I spotted some things. Look around, see if there's anything else that gives you any hints. And just not to do it, the background and in the fan's arrival too, is the Halloween. So, I know Halloween background that have tornadoes. You might think, do you run away from a tornado? Find out yourself. VIP people will already know. And now Storm 4. And then the first one you saw the being on a circle platform. Could it be a spinning disc? I mean, that's gotta mean something. Could be a tornado's path. There's gotta be tornadoes in it. And another thing is a giant tornado is another thing. Could that mean you have to run from a giant tornado? You just find out. And in the second picture, as you probably saw, if you did, being running between red spots, that's gotta be a tornado. And I bet that's gotta mean that it's a race. That's right. I bet it's a race. Okay. Now we finished with that. And now, how about we get to Astro's Playroom? Okay. The reason why I want to do Astro's Playroom, there are more bots to look forward to. There's another upcoming bot to rescue. We think that it's somewhere around the 1st of April and the first somewhere around like 6 or 5 days before Astrobot comes out. So each month a bot comes out and we're about to have the August bot. Then after that, after a month, the September bot. And as you probably know, so if you go here, what I also noticed that's really clever, I mean, I hope you noticed as well, if you go down here, and I spotted this out really good. I bet most people didn't notice this. If you go in here, as you know, if you rescue it, they'll be here. But notice how the beans are, well, not the beans, the bots are standing in lights. Spotlights. And look, you can see there's one right there, and one right there, but no bots in them. And that tells you there are 2 more bots. And they are already leaked. And you know they're probably going to be like the 1st of August and the 1st of September is when they come out. And we do know that they're probably going to be in Cooling Springs and in Memory Meadow, because this guy is in SSD and this guy is in the GPU. So it's gotta be the Cooling Springs and Memory Meadow. And that's gotta be helpful. Okay, talking about Astrobot now. So we're gonna start off with about the video for it. Okay, so there's a little bit of the video here. As we all know, he flies around on this controller, avoiding objects, and gets off the controller, and a dog power-up, which I think is adorable, along with those, and that. So, what I'm guessing is, there might be a power-up, maybe, because people don't know what the chicken or the penguin power-up does, yeah? But I might guess, just maybe, well maybe, there could be another power that we don't know about that allows Astro to turn into the sponge and grow big to destroy all objects or create paths when he goes in water. That's my guess. Because That's gotta mean something. Because we know every power except the chicken and the penguin. And I don't think a penguin or a chicken goes along with that. Yeah, definitely no. And you can tell because in the video, Astro was using the penguin underwater, but you can't go underwater in that one, so we didn't know that that was not the penguin. So it could be something else. And for the bosses, we have a gorilla and an octopus and probably an alien and a snake and the little guy. I don't know what his name is, like a purple guy. Yeah, you get to fight them again. You get a dog power up that allows you to, give you a boost to reach platforms you can't reach. Or you hit a panel with the panel thing and change it to direction. Oh, it was cool. And there's a magnet power that allows you to grab magnetic objects and toss them at something to create a path. That's gonna be cool. I do think it's gonna be really cool as well. And as I saw, when Astro was breaking some glass with the dog power up, I saw a gorilla on the thing, so that could mean you fight the gorilla in the second stage. Who knows? And I'm guessing that when you start a level, you're flying on the controller. That's my guess. And a big thing, the last thing, a big thing I noticed, if you go in here, I think I may have just discovered the main goal of the game that you guys missed. I want you to look at this portal. Looking at the alien. You know what gave me it? Just look at the right hand from your side. You see it? That guy? The dude? Master Player? The glass, I don't know the exact name, but you see Peter Plaza in the glass? He's in alien's hand, so I'm guessing you have to get him back from the alien. So I assume alien is the final boss, and that's how I think I know the main goal. Do you guys think that's the main goal? Let me know in the comments, and bye.